Hi everybody, Graham here with the latest updates on the amazing soap program Success on a Plate, part of We Share Abundance. And we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. And I'll be heading over there in a moment because that is where I see comments. Okay? But whatever platform you're watching on, you're very welcome. Whatever continent you're from, whichever country you're from, whether you're a member, a guest, visitor, somebody that just happened on us, whatever, you are all very, very welcome and appreciated. Thank you for your time. So let's head over to Facebook and we'll go to We Share Abundance Publicly. If I can find Facebook, here we go. We Share Abundance Publicly. And today is March the 29th. 2022, and it looks like things are working. We've got Martin Foster at the top of the comments list. Wow, that is amazing. He's usually a latecomer, but he's in at the right at the top first of all, and he is of course from St Helens in the UK. They've got a tough fixture in the Challenge Cup, Martin, haven't you? You've got Catalans, I believe. So that'll test you a bit more than your last round. Okay. We got Russ Cowley from Newcastle in the second place, and Dave Jackson from London in third place. Ramachandra from India, although he is a UK resident, he's in India and has been for some time. In there, and then we've got Paula from Holland, Andrew from New Zealand, and I'm being told by Russ that I'm coming through loud and clear, so it's all good news. Okay, I just noticed that when I speak, I get a little red light on. I've only had this for a year or so, and I've only just noticed that happens. Okay. I'm a bit behind today because I had a personal errand that I had to run. I only got back about an hour, maybe less than an hour ago. Had something quick to eat, a glass of beer, and here we are. We are on and ready for the updates. From my point of view, there's not going to be a lot to tell you because, as I say, I've been out most of the day. We've got more people coming in. We've got Deborah from Alabama, USA, Peter from Kettering, UK, Rakesh from India. So we'll give it a minute or two, but there won't be an awful lot that I can tell you. I don't think. I did manage to have a quick word with Devyani before she went to bed. Because she's been working all day, of course, and as always has done an amazing amount of things. So I will bring you up to date on what I can. Hopefully we are all giving our best thoughts and sending love throughout the world, especially to troubled nations where there's war and unrest going on. Obvious examples are the Ukraine and Russia, where lives are being shed needlessly. African countries where there is oppression and things aren't going as well as they could be. There always seems to be conflict somewhere going on. Isn't it a pity that we can't all just love one another and understand God's gift? We've got a beautiful planet. We've got free choice to do what we want with. and yet we mess things up so often. But as a community, we share abundance. Hopefully, we will bring together those people that feel that love within them. It's within all of us. And sometimes there's a veneer of indifference or hate or so some ill feeling, but our true nature is of love, and it would be wonderful if everybody would recognize that within themselves. But as a community, hopefully we can bring that out of everybody. We can't change the world without changing ourselves, and so we got a few more people in. Rakesh from India, Alan from South Africa. We are very cosmopolitan, multinational. As a community, we share abundance. And I have this little affirmation that we've been doing, and you can do it with me. I'm so happy and grateful to now be a citizen of the world, of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. And I've got it written down here. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come on earth as it is in heaven, that we all be freed from divisive inharmonies and become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul of thy world. You know, there's a poem, it was written over 200 years ago by someone. It's very short, and that's been a big influence in my life. In fact, that poem has probably served me as my Bible, my advisor, my conscience, all the things that are good in life, I suppose. I say it was written over 200 years ago. It's called Abu Ben Adam. I read it every day, so I should be able to recite it, but I don't know whether I can. Abu Ben Adam, may his tribe increase, awoke one night from a deep dream of peace to see within the moonlight in his room, making it rich and like a lily in bloom, an angel writing in a book of gold. Exceeding peace had made Ben Adam bold, and to the presence in the room he said, "What writest thou?" The vision raised its head, and with a look of all sweet accord said, "The names of those who love the Lord." "And is mine one?" Ben Adam said. "Nay, not so," replied the angel. Abu spoke more low, but cheerily still, and said, "I pray thee then, write me as one who loves his fellow men." The angel wrote and vanished, and the next night appeared with a great wakening light, and showed the names who love of God had blessed. And lo, Ben Adam's name led all the rest. And as I say, that's been my guidance through life. I spent probably my first 60 years of life, or once I got to an age where I could think for myself and wonder about things, probably from the age of 12. So take 12 out of that first 60 years. I spent probably 48 years as an atheist, maybe 50 years. And yet, I was still guided by that poem, you know. If you love your fellow man, that's all you can do. Even if you break it down into religious commandments, if you like, Jesus said, you know, the two commandments basically: love God and love your neighbor. And sometimes it's hard to love God because we don't really understand the concept. But another biblical quote says something along the lines of, I'm not saying that these are the exact words or anything, but the essence is correct. It says, what you do unto others, you do unto me. And that was, I think, a quote from Jesus. And basically, what that says is, if you love your fellow man, then through that you are loving God. And by doing good, you are serving God. And I believe wholeheartedly that We Share Abundance is about doing good, about serving your fellow men, about loving your neighbor. And it doesn't matter whether you're an atheist or committed to some religious belief, some faith, you're spiritual, or you don't really know where you stand. I believe that in We Share Abundance we have something for everybody, because we all have that love within us, and all we need to do is bring it out and share it. And so let's start with our little prayer now, having had your sermon from me. Let's have a look who we've got in. I remember seeing Alan from South Africa. We've got Ned from Fresno, California. Hi. I don't believe we've seen you before. I love California. I lived there for quite a while. Beautiful, beautiful place to live, but dreadful, dreadful politics. Okay. And then we've got Kingsley from Manchester and Jennifer from the Bronx, New York. New York was very exciting for me when I was in my 20s. I lived in New York. It's a place where everything happens 24/7. Doesn't matter what it is you want, it's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's a vibrant city. It's a long, long time ago that I lived there, of course, but a great place when you're in your 20s. Not sure I'd like to live there now, but I'm all for the rural life, and we've got beautiful sunset going over there. A bit more solitude, a bit more peace and quiet. And with that, let's get on to our prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for you. And we ask that you bless We Share Abundance, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. And that through that love, each member may find the joy of service. And through service, Lord, bless each member that they may find true happiness and everything they need and want in life from you. Amen. Okay. So there we go. So hi to everybody. I mean, I know there are people that watch that are watching on other channels that we don't see their comments, we don't see where they're from. And I know there are people often in Facebook that are watching but don't post in the comments. But you are all appreciated, whether you're named or not. In fact, whether you're here or not, everybody that is a member of We Share Abundance is valued, and simply by being a member of our community, you are serving your peers, your fellow members in We Share Abundance. And that is a wonderful thing. You don't have to do very much to be of service. And if you want to do a little bit more, log in every day. If you want to do a bit more, just go out and share that love and abundance. That is what this community is about. We are on a mission to banish poverty, and we will do it through our unified spirit. We will spread ripples of love throughout the world. We will generate income. We will have our own currency, which we have now, but we will have it with absolute liquidity in the not too distant future. And I'm not talking about next week or something when I say not too distant future. I'm talking about next 2 to 3 years, maybe 4 years, maybe even 5 years. It took Bitcoin 12 years to get any sort of liquidity. We've been around for a couple of years. We'll do it in probably 5 years, maybe 6. We'll be there. Okay. And we've got Ise from Nigeria as well, with love to all. Great. Okay. So what's been going on? Where are we? Where are we? Let's bring you up to date. And I can bring you up to date best by pulling up Skype and seeing what Devyani sent to me. First of all, the coupon code for members has been fixed, and fixed in 2 ways. Fixed and corrected, and fixed that it is the same code irrespective of the month, irrespective of how many days have gone. It will not change. Your coupon code will be the same always. And so as long as you have valid coupons, it doesn't matter whether you're at the beginning of a 30-day period or at the end of a 30-day period, whether you sent out a code to somebody 3 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago. Of course, we didn't have them a year ago, but you know where I'm coming from. It will be the same code. And as long as you have available coupons, when that person comes and applies to join, that code will be valid. So that is a very, very important change, and that has been done. Okay. However, we do need to fix the coupon codes for people in the current plan, and that has also been done. There was a special program that had to be written to fix the coupon codes for people that are in the current plan with their current codes, to make sure that they wouldn't change, wouldn't expire, as long as you have valid coupons in your 30-day period of subscription. Okay, so that was a big part of the job, and that's been completed. But there are still 104 users who have had multiple codes that have been assigned for future dates, and those codes will need to be changed. And so tomorrow, Devyani will be writing a program specifically for those 104 people, and that will be completed tomorrow. But the vast majority of people, it's okay for. These are codes that have been pre-allocated because people bought subscriptions in advance, and the system gave them codes for next month and the month after and the month after and things like that. And these are the people that are affected by that, but that will also be updated tomorrow. Something that was brought up yesterday, I'm not sure. Yes, it was brought up, I think, in our live yesterday, about. I'm not sure whether it was actually. I don't know whether it was brought up in our live or whether it was a comment in the group, but it was about people having to be two-factor authenticated to add their wallet initially. And that should never have been the case. And that was caused by a lack of communication on my part. So I hold my hands up, but that has also been corrected. So when somebody joins, when they want to add their wallet address, they can do it. They don't need to be two-factor authenticated. They don't need that. If they then want to change that wallet address, yes, they will need two-factor authentication. And the reason for that is to prevent hackers getting into your account and withdrawing your funds to their Waves account. They could hack in, change that wallet address, and draw out your money. Well, they can't do it if it's got to have two-factor authentication to be changed. So it's okay. You can add your wallet as you're joining. You put it in, and if it stays that wallet address forever, that's fine. And for most people, that is the case. But there are reasons that sometimes some people want to change their wallet address. And if they do, they will need two-factor authentication to be able to do that. Okay. So those are the big points. And also one of the things that we talked about, I think yesterday, was that if somebody hasn't done their KYC verification within 3 days of sign up, you will get your coupon back. Okay, so you can give somebody a coupon. You tell them, you know, this is what it is. It's a wonderful, beautiful system. You'll get coupons month after month that you give away and you'll make money. But to get started, you have to prove that you are a real person of legal age. And so we do require KYC verification of your identity. And if they say, I'm not doing that, then don't give them the coupon to start with. But if they say, okay, and then they don't do it, within 3 days, you'll get your coupon back and they will not ever be able to join with a coupon again, because a registered member cannot use a coupon. It has to be a new member. So a new member signing in, yep, boom, no problem, 3 days. If they don't do it within 3 days, that coupon is no longer valid for them, and they would have to pay to upgrade if they want to get coupons to give away and make money just by sharing love, sharing abundance. So there we go. So that will also be completed tomorrow. Who else have we got? We've got more people come in. We've got Easy from Nigeria, Nityananda from India. Peter says, excellent, now I can create a QR code for my business cards with the same code. Yes, indeed you can, Peter. And that is that is what everybody should do, you know. Get some business cards, put a QR code on them. I think, have I got some here? I usually have some. I'm not giving them all away, I don't think. Those are, let me have a look. Here we go. No, that's not. Oh yeah, I seem to have run out. And are they up here? Here we are. I have business cards. I don't know whether you can see this, for We Share Abundance. And you can see that bit there. That is the QR code. People can take my business card, they can scan it with their phone, and it takes them to We Share Abundance, and it's got my affiliate link built in. It doesn't have a coupon code built in, because at the time I had these cards done, we didn't have coupons. People, if they wanted all the benefits, they had to pay. Now people can get involved totally free with a coupon that you generously give to them, provided they are prepared to verify that they are a real person of legal age. I got 2 businesses on one card as well. I mean, you can do that. 360 Win is another charitable organisation. It's raising funds for charity. And once again, it's got a QR code on it. To get a QR code is very simple. You just Google create a QR code or something like that, and then it'll ask you what address you want the QR code for, and you put that address in. Make sure it's got your coupon code and your affiliate ID, obviously, and put that in, and you'll get a QR code, and then you can copy that code and you can use it on business cards, flyers. You can send it out to people in emails, text messages. Oh, I'm not sure about text messages. I don't know what you can do with text messages. I've got to be honest, I never use them. I get them occasionally from mainly from accounts that I have that need a special OTP, one-time password. But yeah, I'm not up on that. I don't know whether you could send a QR code with a text message. Somebody here will know. But you can put them about all over the place. You can have a flyer and stick it in your car window, so that everywhere you go and you park, there's a big QR code there, and people, just out of curiosity, will probably go, oh, I wonder what that is. Boom. You never know who you're going to pick up, you know. Marketing, there's no hard, fast rules. It's not an art. It's not a science. It's a bit in between, and it's trial and error. You never know what's going to work, and you never know when you're going to hit pay dirt. And like I say, you know, it could be a QR code just stuck in a window of your car, or on a message board somewhere, and somebody clicks on that, and all of a sudden you've got somebody that says, wow, look at this, and they've got 1,000 people downline. Boom. Instant cash. But more important, it's spreading the word to all those people. Okay, we got Queen Anna from Nigeria as well. That pretty much covers it. And I confess I am perhaps not my normal bubbly self, but I feel good. How can you not feel good when it's light evenings and the sun is just going down and there's a bit of pink there? But it's been a long day, and I'm looking forward now to doing my daily review. What could I have done better? What did I miss out on doing? What do I need to put at the top of my list for tomorrow to make sure it gets done? You know, everybody should do that. You should do a review every day of what you've gone through that day. Sometimes it's written. Written is the best, but quite often I do mine mentally. you know, what have I done today? What did I miss out on doing? What should I have done that I've not completed? Because that has got to go at the top of the list for tomorrow. And when you have your list, put the things that you don't want to do right at the top. They've got to be done first, because then as the day goes on, it gets easier. And you've got more energy right at the beginning. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to sign off and then do my thoughts about the day, get ready for tomorrow, be up bright and early tomorrow. Lot to do, lot to catch up on. All good fun. Okay? So that pretty much covers it from me today. And as a tribute to my supporter, my friend, my advisor, my wife, we now sing about Auf Wiedersehen rather than goodbye. She said it's wrong to sing goodbye because you're not going, you'll be back. So Auf Wiedersehen means we'll meet again until I see you again. See you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile sort of thing, you know? So this lovely day has flown away. The time has come to part. Auf Wiedersehen, auf Wiedersehen. We'll meet again, sweetheart. Same time, same place, tomorrow, with more updates on We Share Abundance, the amazing soap plan, Success on a Plate, where you make money helping people by giving them coupons to get involved in a business as a paid member, totally free. God bless you all. I'll see you all tomorrow. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. We'll meet again tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. God bless.